This is a Headgum podcast.
Hello and welcome to Perfect Person, the show where I'm perfect and you're, of course, a person. Water your dirt, and something will grow. I've been sprinkling water over my dirt because we moved and we have plants that need to be watered. And as I've been watering them, I've noticed that around those plants, random little green things are growing. All life on this planet is just waiting. It's just waiting to burst forth. And I know I've come out previously on this podcast as being anti-soil, and I thought that plants grow better in water. And that is also a factor, but also if you water soil, plants will grow.
I mean, I'm just remembering your famous catchphrase, if you water something, the worst thing that happens is it grows. And then all the commenters are like, no, actually, you can drown the plant.
Yeah, they were like, actually, you can overwater it. And that's a really bad idea. But I'm obviously here with William Witwer.
What's up?
Will, welcome back to the show.
Happy to be here.
It is, of course, the annual Stoned episode of Perfect Person. About once a year around September, me and Will sort of get back to basics where it's, we get a little bit stoned. We loosen ourselves up such that we can give better advice to the listeners and to the callers.
Yeah. I mean, and obviously the first time we did this, as we have to reference every time, we had a little bit of we had to go outside.
We had to take a break.
So we've changed it up.
We've tried to go a little bit lighter on the stonage.
I'm not going to do that.
Well,
in fact, I am actually planning to take a significant tolerance break after this. So my plan is to go as crazy as possible. And then after this, I'm going to be off weed for a while.
Who will that benefit?
Me.
Okay.
I don't know the listener.
So I'm sort of going in. This is like,
you can do what you want.
This is like I have a wounded soldier at my back in a war zone, and I'm running in and being like, "Are you with me?" And you're like, "I don't know, I guess." But I'm excited. I honestly think that you maybe you'll sort of achieve a dream-like flow state where your advice will be so good.
Yeah, or I'll get distracted and hungry.
That's really interesting. That's really, really interesting. Now, obviously, Will, I'm a little bit of a smoker. I haven't really been smoking recently. And by smoking, I mean almost exclusively edibles. I got a vape recently from a weed store because I was like, I don't want to always wait for the edible to kick in. Like after I'm at the end of the day, my kids are in bed. I've done with all my responsibilities. I have like an hour before I go to sleep. And I'm like, maybe I get a little stoned. Normally I'd be taking an edible, but I'm like, if I take an edible, it's going to kick in when I'm asleep.
Yeah.
So then I was like, maybe I get a vape pen. Went to a store and I said, what's the mildest, chillest thing possible you have here? And they gave me one. And I was like, that's awesome. And then she was like, yeah, this one's super chill, very light. Took one little teeny toke of it, was like, yeah, this shot me into space.
I guess you needed to say like, I am a lightweight.
Baby.
I want you to think the lightest option possible.
I'm a little baby. I'd rather take 10 puffs and be like, now I'm starting to feel it. And that's the amount, instead of being like, oh, I took half one and I'm cooked.
It so much is a tolerance thing, to be honest.
That probably is true.
Like, I'm not really that much of an expert other than the fact that I do consume a lot of marijuana on a regular basis. And shout out to my parents who are listening probably. But it's just like the habitual nature of it makes it so you need more for the same effect. Whereas you're in the zone of like basically not smoking regularly, not really. So your body is just like not attuned. So when like a person at a dispensary says this one's chill, it's like what they're saying is like my tolerance level makes this one chill.
Yeah, the person at the dispensary who works at the weed store, probably not the same tolerance as me.
Yeah, no.
Is what I'm going to be guessing.
As a dad of two who just wants to relax sometimes, but not go too crazy.
A little bit before I go to sleep.
Yeah, and I ultimately think that like any sort of panic with weed, which is very common for a lot of people, it's like I always think it's a great reason not to do it. If it's something that happens to you and you're like, yeah, it makes me panicky, like, well then don't do it.
Yeah,
like,
don't smoke weed.
Maybe you can't fucking handle this shit. You are sort of an interesting case because you'll do it anyway.
Well, no, but I do. And there's been times in my life when I was like during the pandemic, I'm popping eddies, I'm playing Valorant, I'm playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
I'm cracked. I remember one time I was playing Valorant, which is competitive first-person shooter, for those who don't know. And as I was playing, my team, I got a bunch of kills, and my team was like, whoa, like, that's crazy. And I was like, typing in, my edible just kicked in. And I was like, I'm so good at video games. Like, it was like, honestly, like a peak pandemic moment for me.
Well, and I will say for me, the pandemic definitely escalated my marijuana consumption because it was like, well, I can't go anywhere, but I can still do this, I guess. And
if you can't go anywhere, you can still stay here.
And that's the beauty and problem with weed in general. And I don't want to be too negative on this episode about marijuana because we are about to get very high.
Well,
you know, you are. You're gonna take it. You're gonna put a toe in the water.
I guess we'll see. We don't know what's gonna happen, but I guess this is all to say, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back momentarily with the speed round while we are stoned.
And if you want to watch on Patreon, you can freaking watch us.
Oh yeah,
the
smoke sesh will be available on Patreon.
Just if you want.
If that's something you're interested in. I don't know why you would. Or
is that going to make you subscribe? You've been on the fence and you hear about the smoke sesh. Smash that motherfucking subscribe button.
Hashtag smoke with us. But we'll see you on the other side.
Okay, I'm zooted for sure.
Yeah, you think? You fucking onto the hose of marijuana for the last 10 minutes. Yeah, I think I'm stoned. I actually think I'm stoned. All right, Will, are you ready?
I'm ready.
For the speed round.
Oh, yeah, got it.
Okay. Perfect person to speed round because we're obviously already zooted.
Obviously.
So we'll do a much better job of answering these questions, and then we're going to go in there and we're going to be so good at answering the calls.
Great.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly. This is like a warm-up.
This is a warm-up round.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go, Will. Perfect sunscreen.
The Neutrogena. Neutrogena 50 SPF, white bottle.
50 SPF?
Yeah, you got to go 45, 50.
Spray or squirt?
Well, you got to have both.
No,
it's
sorry.
Both.
New question. Spray or squirt?
Okay.
Sorry. Don't answer
I guess spray. It's more coming up in my life.
But you're saying spray, not squirt.
Yeah.
When you have to put it on your face, sunscreen. Now we're talking about sunscreen.
Okay,
again.
great.
You spray. Do you spray?
No,
and then,
I use the squirt sunscreen for that. You gotta
you have to.
You need both.
You have to carry both.
In my opinion, you can if you have the nice face sunscreen, which you need. You then applying that to your whole leg, which has so much hair on it. Or at least if you're me, like that takes way too long. So the spray is so much more efficient for extremities, but it's not good for the face. And that's
Will snipes on spray sunscreen. Well, looks like Squirt has a lot of living up to do.
Fatality.
it's incredible. It's so funny.
Perfect shoes.
Choco sandals.
Choco sandals.
No, I don't even have a pair right now.
It's been a long time since I've had a Choco.
I used to hike in those. They actually do work for hiking.
Perfect noodle.
Bucatini.
Bucatini, tiny but hollow.
It's got that hole in the middle, which is great for sauce.
Like that dick.
Because so there's sauce in the middle of the, well, I'm going to skip past that. There's sauce in the middle of the noodle. Do you understand?
Which is, well, only if you squirt it in.
No. If you sauce the noodle, the sauce is getting in there. You think you have to?
that sauce is going all the way into the center of the noodle?
Yes.
No, not unless you take the noodle and you go, like you siphon
you
gas.
think that to make bucatini pasta, you need to like take a syringe and
100%.
and put sauce in each individual bucatini noodle?
Or you need to, post-cooking, suck through the bucatini like a straw so it gets full of sauce, and then you eat it.
No, I like bucatini straw. Seems like it could be a thing.
By the way, that's a really good point.
Like it's a pasta noodle that is a straw, and then it's like
It's obviously paper, I think, sauce.
we gotta get past paper. What's a better material? It's a bucatini. It's a dry bucatini.
My
noodle.
favorite is that I see, by the way, drinking an iced latte and like pasta is
actively
sogging,
being cooked.
actively being cooked by your iced latte. So funny. Honestly, for a hot drink.
Oh yeah.
Because then it would cook.
Yeah, that's what. Sorry, you said iced, but I was thinking hot.
If it was a hot coffee, but you use a bucatini straw and it cooks the pot. This is honestly a good YouTube video.
This is a great idea.
Can I cook bucatini by using it as a hot straw? That's the trending page. That's the launch that my YouTube channel needs to compete with Mr. Beast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect sleeping position.
Back. It's got to be back. But I will say my routine is very specific. I go back and then I have to go stomach for a sec to stretch my lower back. And then I go back to back.
Is this like throughout the night? You have like a timer that wakes you up?
I don't have a timer, but it is sort of my pre-sleep prep. I do like a little back, stomach, back to back, and we're sleeping. And I'm sort of doing like a mausoleum pose with my arms.
Whoa, power pose.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Perfect spicy thing.
Oh my God. Love spicy food. Barbecue maybe. There was this barbecue place that my friends and I used to go to called Jabbo's, and they had their homemade hot sauce, and it had 5 levels of spice, and 2 was really spicy. Like 3 was crazy.
Just like Sean Evans.
Yeah. But maybe. I mean, and Jabbo was also the guy who made the food, and also he took your order. Like you would pay with him. He was an ordained minister. He had a recipe for his marshmallow biscuits that you could buy. And he was awesome.
Wait, he was an ordained minister?
Yeah. On his website it said he was an ordained minister.
I thought that he ran a series of space pirates.
Jabbo's? Let's see. What? Where are the space pirates coming from?
He has a Sarlacc pit.
Oh, Jabbo's.
He's sort of, yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, totally. I should have gotten that. That's humiliating for me.
Fatality.
Well, Will, I think you successfully passed the perfect person speed round. How you feeling?
Feel great. Had fun.
You feel zooted? You feel excited?
Yeah.
I feel pretty good, actually. And in fact, I want to take one more tiny little too.
I was thinking of doing the same, but
just a teeny little one. See, these little baby ones are good though, because it is like I'm getting the increment that I'm getting a little bit stoned is going up and up and up instead of all the way. Instead of being like 0 to 1,000, I'm going like 15 at a time.
Yeah, you're sort of like me getting into a pool, which is that I like to go
Paintball
as slow as I can. But
you do. Why?
Usually it's stupid because it's like, what's the point of this? Just get in. You'll feel good, especially if it's warm. Like that pool yesterday was warm.
It was a warm pool. Me and Will swam yesterday.
Yeah, for Miles' birthday.
For my birthday.
Happy birthday.
It was just me and Will.
Yeah, we had an intimate pool time.
The idea of you and me like swimming laps like next to each other for my birthday is so fucking
It's like,
funny.
hey, it's your birthday. We're obviously going to the pool, right?
Yeah, we have to swim laps.
Just you and me.
Just you and me. We're wearing like a full set of silken garments.
Full
Hey
wetsuit.
mama. Yeah, we're dancing. We're swimming to Hey Mama. For whatever reason. But Will, it is time
Yes, it's
to get
time.
to the calls.
We have to.
And if you like the show, then consider rating and subscribing it on every single platform so you don't miss an episode and I'm in your inbox and I'm like, hey, there's a new episode, babe. Hey. Or if you love the show and you can't get enough, then consider joining us on Patreon. Where you can get the ad-free extended version of every single episode, including this one, where before the action even starts, before the episode even starts, there's a premium cold open at every single dang one. And me and Will already freaking waxed about all sorts of shit.
We already talked extensively about Miles' birthday, swimming.
It's a big scoop. It's a big scoop.
That way you like to put the big scoops in the premium.
Just like my ice cream. I like my premium like I like my ice cream.
Big scoops. I love that.
There's also bonus episodes every single Friday where we do a myriad of things. There's Summer of Chow, where me, Will, and Rainey freaking celebrate summer. And
it's also a celebration of information.
It's a celebration of information as well. A bunch of the live episodes are on there. The Bachelor New York episode just went on to Patreon. So if you weren't able to go to one of the live Bachelor shows, there's the New York Bachelor show. And there's also Last Night for Love in Las Vegas, which is a Las Vegas Bachelor special that has a bunch of like interstitial sketches and stuff that we shot in Vegas that all are a part of it. It's really, really fun and special. Head on over there if you want that, plus lots more. But Will, it's time to answer the call.
Let's go.
Let's go, honky.
Thrift shop pilled, I know.
Everybody knows that I love cash. I like to have it and I like to spend it and I like to make sure that it's not being wasted. And obviously the way that I manage my subscriptions and keep an eye on my finances is through Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find, cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitor your spending, and help you lower your bills so you can grow your savings, baby. That's the sound of a rocket saving you cash. Rocket Money shows you all your expenses in one place, including subscriptions you forgot about. If you see a subscription you no longer want, Rocket Money will help you cancel that. If you've got a goal you'd like to save for, Rocket Money can even analyze your accounts to find the best time each month to put extra money aside. They also send you a little budget reminder that's like, hey, by the way, babe, you're under budget. Or, hey, Miles, you went over this month. So be careful, sweet boy. Rocket Money's 5 million members have saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, with members saving up to $740 a year when they use all the app's premium features. So yeah. My favorite thing about Rocket Money is when I first used it, immediately clocked a couple of subscription services I forgot about and said, Miles, are you sure you want to keep paying for these every month? It doesn't even seem like you use them. So I immediately saved the cost of Rocket Money. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/perfectperson today. That's rocketmoney.com/perfectperson. rocketmoney.com/perfectperson. Starting a small business is like being on a boat in the middle of the ocean and oh, here's a wave, and it's all sorts of decisions you haven't even thought about. But luckily, you find that there are paddles at play. Okay, the boat metaphor is holding up. There are paddles you can hold on to, and for millions of businesses, those paddles, those tools that are the business behind the business that makes your business run, that business is Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. Everybody I know uses Shopify. It's the #1 tool when it comes to selling, and as an entrepreneur, I'm filling my business toolbox with all the best tools. And when it comes to selling, it just is Shopify. Mwah. Get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you. Easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. So if you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. Turn your big business idea into cash with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period and start selling today at shopify.com/perfectperson. Go to shopify.com/perfectperson. Shopify.com/perfectperson.
Hey, Miles. So my dad thinks he's dating an Instagram model, but I think he's getting scammed, but I don't know how to tell him that nicely. So yeah, please help.
She's like, Dad, what's your girlfriend's name? And he's like, boobs.
Bella Hadid.
Boobs for Bella Hadid, boobs for you. They asked me for my credit card number, but other than that, it's been a really loving relationship.
Yeah, all I needed to do is pass over the credit card, and I'm finally getting the love I've always wanted. I mean, to be honest, like this is a very relevant story.
Yeah.
I've read stories of people, getting sort of into AI bots and just, older people. Like this is going to be a story with people's parents. Like I think
people's parents are going to be sending all their money to an AI chatbot.
I mean, yeah.
And it's going to be fucked up. All right, I'm calling. Whoa! Definitely feeling a little fucking stoned, by the way.
Oh yeah, me too.
Hello?
Hello, you called Perfect Person, and I'm here to call you back. I'm here with William Witwer.
What's up?
Oh my, no fucking way.
And you have obviously called us on our annual Stoned episode.
That's right.
William and I have the accompaniment of getting a little bit baked before we called you to give you advice, and I just
going to be perfect.
Want to let you know that we're sort of unlocked today.
That's right.
Yeah. Now,
all hang-ups gone.
All hang-ups gone. We don't have any preconceived notions. we are walking in without sort of any preconceived notions in our head. I think that's important. Will, what's the fake name for this caller?
Let's go with.
Here we go. Perfect name coming right up. Hot and fresh. Here we go.
How about
here it is, Will?
How about Allen Iverson?
Allen Iverson. Perfect name.
God.
Alan, what is going on and what is good? And tell me about, well, first of all, what do you do for work? Tell me a little bit about you before we get into your daddy.
I'm a student. I'm in school.
Wonderful. And what are you studying in school?
Biology.
Basketball? Biology.
I thought it was going to be basketball.
I know, just like Allen Iverson.
I wish.
But
Yeah, you studied basketball.
So biology. All right, nice. I remember, biology seemed way too hard for me. You're taking apart frogs. You're like, here's the heart, etc.
Yeah, lots of that.
Lots of that. So, all right, now tell me about your daddy and when you first knew that something was up, something was afoot.
So my parents are divorced. They've been divorced forever. So found out he had a girlfriend. And basically my sister told me because my dad told my sister and he didn't want her telling anyone, but she told us anyway.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
She sends us the Instagram account of this girl. And it's very obviously an Instagram model, her Cash App is in her bio.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Probably trying to use my dad as a sugar daddy.
Oh, right? Interesting. Okay.
But he thinks, the other way,
Well,
he talks to, it's weird.
And have they met in real life is going to be my first question.
Yes, they have.
Okay.
Oh, so they have met up. So is this person how many followers do they have?
They have 500,000.
Oh my God. Wait, that's kind of a lot of followers. That's way more than I thought.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, she's a dancer, I think, but I don't
Sure.
Wait, this is
I've
great.
never met her.
But you know that your dad has met up
This
with
is
her.
wild.
This is really wild.
Yeah,
So how do you know that they've met it? But you made up. Your dad was like, yeah, we went to dinner or whatever.
because they have pictures.
Okay.
They have selfies together.
Oh,
Okay.
Not, and we assume those are not ChatGPT generated selfies of your dad
Correct.
and this model.
Yeah.
We assume that that's real. Now, tell me about your dad. What's he
He's
up
a
to?
fun guy.
He's fun. Do you have a good relationship with your dad? You like him generally?
Yeah.
Okay, nice, sick. What does your dad do for work, or did for work if your dad's retired?
Yeah, he's retired.
Oh, sick. All right, nice. And you feel
He's retired and he's pulled this Instagram baddie. That's
this
very
is kind
interesting.
of your dad kind of rocks, to be totally
well,
honest.
well,
We don't know.
That's weird. That's
So-
weird to think, but yes.
What is the concern you have? Why do you think he's getting scammed?
I think she's using him for money.
okay, well, that does make sense.
Is your dad rich as hell? Sorry to ask
Yeah,
the
sorry.
question, but
No.
Okay, so
the
that's a
thing.
big
he
problem.
tells us that he's tight and can't give me money,
Oh,
but I think he's
yeah.
Well, maybe he's tight because he's giving his money to, I
So
Correct.
you're
Yeah.
dad, what the hell?
yeah.
Give me that shmoney, and your dad's spending it on, his lady, which is
Right. He's supposed to help me with rent, but I think he's yeah.
That's right, because you're still a student. You're still finding your way, etc. Okay, well, here's my question.
this is a big problem.
This is a big problem if you think that your dad.
This is, and if this is too much to put on a podcast,
No,
it
it's
is
great. This is a great
absolutely.
question. Yeah.
I'm not concerned at all, and I think I'm gonna fix it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is
Okay.
fixable. I feel like we can fully will it to be fixed.
500,000 followers is a lot. So this is sort of a semi-famous person.
yeah. Honestly though, I had never known who she was.
Well,
if
she
I
also could
hadn't
have
got-
bot followers too. She might have some real ones and some fake ones. You don't
There are
know.
probably a lot of bots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, this is helpful. This is interesting. Because I think, how to find out if someone has bot followers?
You just look at engagement, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if somebody has 500,000 followers and I would say, let's say that their posts have less than 4,000 likes, they're all fake.
Yeah, it's because no one gives a shit. about
Because
this.
no
Yeah.
one gives a shit. They're not being surfaced to anybody. It's truly all fake.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this person making, you said they're a dancer. Are they making okay, actually, whoa. When you click through, do they have an OnlyFans or a Fansly or something?
That's a good question.
Because then okay.
So they have a link tree, but
Mhm.
there's nothing there's no OnlyFans or those kinds of links. But she has her Cash App on her Insta bio.
So it's Cash App, Instagram, Twitter. Is Twitter on there?
Probably, yeah.
Interesting. Okay, cool. I'm just
yeah.
'cause basically I'm maybe your dad, and I'm so sorry to tell you this, is paying for some sort of if they had
No, I think that's it.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that is what is happening.
You think that is happening?
Well, I don't know if we know for
Yes.
sure. We don't know how
Wait,
deep
sorry.
he's in.
So you don't think your dad's dating this person? You think your dad is paying
Wait.
this person? No.
I think my dad is paying this person to date him.
Yeah. That's what I think as well. Yeah.
Do we think that that's like okay. Oh, I thought you meant if initially that your dad was like she's just in it for the money type of thing. Like he's just like paying for dinners, paying for stuff. You think that he's actively like, oh yeah, I'm paying her like a girlfriend fee.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of what it sounds like. Although the question is, to what extent is he paying? Like, did he pay to like meet up and did they like are they spending a lot of time together? Because I'm assuming that this would all be fairly transactional.
I would assume. I don't know because we don't live in the same state. But from what I hear from my sister, it's still like somewhat new. Like it's only been like a month or two.
I think the best way to do something like this, like to sort of narrow in and figure it out, is to get close to this girl through your dad.
Oh my God.
And I'm sorry to say this, but I need you to be like, I want to meet your new girlfriend. Like, let's go all to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse for a potatoes au gratin, right? And then all of a sudden the Bordeaux's hitting the table and the girl's like, yeah, give me that shmoney, daddy. And he's like, okay. And then you're like, well, case closed.
Oh my God.
Sorry to say that.
Well, I don't hate that idea.
It's okay. I think like he wants us to meet her too.
Okay.
So this is interesting.
Can I propose something?
Yeah.
What if your dad just landed a baddie? Is that possible? Has your dad?
How old is your dad? Is he in his 70s?
And like, has your dad been like hooking up with younger women? Is she's younger or yeah?
Yeah, she's much younger. Like, yeah. Not that age gaps are fine, but like this one's, it was a little off-putting, you know?
Oh,
for him, for someone.
What is the age
for
gap?
someone like him?
What's okay? This is also wait. What is the age gap?
Almost 30 years.
Okay.
So your dad's like, how old is your dad?
He's almost 70.
Oh,
okay. Well, so this I thought she was in her young 20s for some reason.
I was worried that she was like 22 and your dad was
what
like
I thought
50.
too.
But
no,
so your dad's like
God,
almost
no.
70 and she's in her 40s.
Like late 30s, I think.
Okay, that actually is.
It makes me feel better.
That to me, an age gap.
It makes me feel better.
Well, it makes it feel better
that she's older.
That
I thought
she's
she was
older.
going to be significantly younger.
Because like to me, like
fair.
I have friends that are in their late 30s and they have sometimes partners that are like, oh yeah, they're like much older, like whatever.
Yeah, it becomes less of an issue. I do think the weird part is the money here and the fact that like.
But she's got money. If she has 500,000 followers, she's got money. But maybe she's got the money from her dad.
Well, that's one of the sources.
Right.
Yeah, like
That's a good point.
Like it seems like that would be like, and who knows exactly even if it's like how sexual it is. It could be totally like he just like they talk a lot.
Okay, I have an idea for how you're going to find out if he's the sugar daddy. What you're going to do is you're going to go karting with this woman. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to say, Dad, I want to go karting because it's like a fun new thing. I want her to meet the family. I want to support your life, your choices. You said you're close with your dad. You go karting, right? You have your sister call your dad right as you guys are about to buy go-kart passes, members only. Okay? Ideas are being handed over. Right at that second, you have your sister call your dad. Emergency talk. My car's broken and I need to change the oil right now outside. Your dad's now on the phone. And you're like, well, I guess we should pay. You see if she pays. Because if she offers up a card, and then you can do this at bowling, at Chuck E. Cheese, at an amusement park, any fun, flavorful, flairful event, if she pays, he's maybe not the sugar daddy. And maybe he's in love.
So we test her.
I think we need to test her financial ability.
Did your sister get the story on how they met?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the story?
No, it was on Instagram.
So he
They
DM'd
met
her.
chatting on Instagram and then met in person.
So it's just he DM'd her. And then she was like, cool. This guy who's 68, 69 seems pretty sick. Let's go out. That does seem sort of plausible.
It does seem, but is your dad like hot?
Yeah, that's a great question.
I don't think so.
Well, you wouldn't think so, but
well, you wouldn't think so. But like, are other people like your dad's kind of hot?
I would say, like, objectively for his age range, like he would be attractive. Yeah.
Okay.
See,
okay.
I honestly think this is a toss up. I'm very curious because I want for your dad for it to be true and that this Instagram model is like, actually, I just met
That
the
would be
love of
such
my
a
life.
beautiful story.
But it's probably not the case. It's probably not the case, but man, do I want to live in a world. You know how that's the thing is like when people lie a lot and you're like, man, what a cool world would that be?
Absolutely.
Like you hear of like people making elaborate stories of like, oh yeah, like people who are lying about money or lying about like cheating on their spouse or something. And it's like weaving this elaborate thread of coincidences. And it's like, man, what an interesting world would that be if your dad DM'd a baddie and now they're dating?
Yeah, I don't think it's plausible.
I'd be kind of proud.
I think so. I think it's like just talk to dad really genuinely and he could be like, yeah, it was kind of like, if your dad is an honest guy that doesn't seem to lie about other shit, I think that he's gonna maybe fess up or
he'll be give a bad enough lie that you'll be able to tell something's up. Because like if he's not usually lying, he might not be good at it.
Exactly.
So him having to do it you might be able to see through it immediately.
Yeah, I think so. I do
think talking about it is the way forward. I mean, especially if he's supposed to be supporting you financially and he's not doing that. And he's maybe spending his money.
She's taking your inheritance.
Yeah. That just makes it more of a direct concern, you know? Yeah. But that, you know, to Miles's point, like, I think that it's not totally impossible.
No.
And like, I think about this woman who is dated Al Pacino and she dated Bill Maher, like these guys who are old. Oh. And she's really rich though. Like she was born like with generational wealth and she just likes really old guys.
Powerful. Like,
it's really weird.
Wow,
but
that's
I think her name is Noor something. But anyway, it's like those people are out there. Do I think this woman is one of them?
No, probably not. But I really wish you the best, and I'm going to need an update on this because I want to know if your dad's dating a baddie.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm on Patreon and everything, so I'll see.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful day, Alan.
Thanks, Alan Iverson.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
All right, bye. I think we did a lot of good.
I think that's a great call.
We did a lot of good, Will.
I mean, what a fascinating situation.
Go to go-karting, I think one of my greater pieces of advice.
Yes, I like go-karting as like, she'll be off guard.
She'll be off guard, so she won't be expecting.
No.
That she's going to see if she pays so that they know that she's sort of taking the cash. The other possibility is that dad is definitely paying and doesn't care about it.
Right.
And it's like, I'm not being taken advantage of. Like they'll be like, Dad, you're paying this woman to date you. And he's like, no, he's like, I am, but I'm not being taken advantage of.
Right.
Like,
it's like I
want to do this.
The only problem to me with that situation is like, yeah, your daughter who's a student who you've said you would help with rent, it seems like, or at least some sort of implied promise, and that that's the only issue. But at the same time, it's a free country. You don't have to prioritize your children all the time.
That's so funny.
But yeah, I think that there is a scenario where he's like genuinely not being manipulated. Now that said, I just don't know. Like the world in which this woman, who apparently is in her late 30s, like is just like, yeah, okay.
It's like, yeah,
that seems nice.
Wow, cool. I guess let's get beef.
Yeah, let's get some beef You know, I have always liked older guys. Like whatever's happening there. Like it's possible in this moment. We don't know the truth.
It is really possible.
Now, what percentage would I give it? I give it a pretty low percentage.
Yeah, it's a low percentage for me. Will, we've got to take another call.
Hi, Miles. So I don't know which Shrek character to be for my own birthday party. Yeah. Okay, call me back. Bye. Hello?
You called perfect person, and I'm here to tell you which Shrek character you're gonna be for your own birthday. I'm here with Will Witwer.
What's up?
Will?
Yeah, that's right.
It's Will and me. We're here. We're so excited to take your call about your Shrek birthday party. And obviously, Will, can I please have a fake name for this person?
This is going to be Dr. J.
Dr. J. And that's fitting because you've also been called back on the annual We Get Stoned and Give Advice episode of Perfect Person.
Hell yeah.
So we are so excited to listen to your problem here. Now, why don't you describe your problem in your own words? We understand it has to do with your birthday and a Shrek costume.
Yes. So basically, I am throwing a birthday party, and I made it very clear that there can be no repeat Shrek costumes.
Really?
However, Yes. And I made a spreadsheet and everything, and I got everybody's emails on there. So my conundrum is that I don't want to be Shrek and Fiona with my partner because that's too basic. But I also don't want somebody else to be Shrek and Fiona because then the attention.
Okay, this is absolutely incredible.
This is so sorry. You don't.
It is so
idea-
funny to be like, well, I don't want to do that. That's basic. But if someone else do it, they're taking my spot.
They're taking my fucking attention away from me. How many people are coming to the party?
Right now, about like 18.
That's great.
There are that many characters.
No, there's a lot of Shrek characters in Shrek. You don't remember the Candyman and
Three Little Pigs, Farquaad, Puss in Boots, Little Pigs.
By the way, and I have to say
I
this.
said Little Pigs twice.
Well, they're important.
They are important.
But I have to say this. Every time I think about this, one of the cleverest jokes in Shrek is that in the British accent, saying Farquaad sounds like fuckwad.
Yeah.
Lord Farquaad. Lord Farquaad. Like, it's incredible.
Oh,
It's great. That's a good joke.
Anyway.
I never got that, actually.
Well, so, no, I had never got until Will explained it to me.
I don't even know if it's like actually the joke, but that's how I think about it.
It's definitely the joke. It makes so much sense. But so, well, here's the question also, because I hear you that it's your birthday. Now, you're creating the spreadsheet. Are people pitching ideas to you and you're locking them in?
No, I basically just like looked up like so many characters.
Yeah.
And then I just put like who's assigned to it, and then people can just pick. Essentially.
But there can't be any repeat costumes, of course.
Of course.
And are you what does Shrek mean to you?
Oh, it's a really good question.
What does Shrek mean to me? I mean, Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
Yeah,
what else?
Yeah. And now,
can I say?
Oh, no, really, it's important to ask that. And I also, and the question I have is, why don't you want to tell me about your partner who's going to be named Will, fake name come from them?
It's going to be, I'm trying to think of other Philadelphia 76ers.
And what was the name for this person that we gave?
Dr. J.
So this is Dr. J. Now, Dr. J, your
spouse is going to be, or partner.
Partner, yeah.
Boyfriend.
You said partner before, which is fair. Sometimes boyfriend sounds too flimsy.
Yeah.
You know?
And how long have you been dating your boyfriend?
Oh, he's next to me 6 years.
Oh, yeah.
6 years.
Okay.
Okay. Where's the ring, boyfriend? If that's what you guys want to do.
He's laughing next to me.
Oh, boyfriend's right there. Well, okay.
Yes.
You know what? I'm glad. Yeah, obviously, where's the ring, boyfriend? But also, I'm curious about why don't you want to be Fiona and Shrek? And does your boyfriend approve, or is your boyfriend begging to be Shrek and Fiona?
That's a really, What's his thought?
So he's just kind of here for the ride. Honestly, he'll do anything I want.
Nice.
Yes, I got the part. Yes. Oh my god. And why I don't want us to be Shrek and Fiona? Just because it's too on the nose. Like, it's too expected.
Well, okay. Could you do like a variant, like of Shrek and Fiona, like
Shadow variant.
Yeah.
Shrek and Fiona cyborg.
Goth mode.
Goth mode. By the way, Goth Shrek and Goth Fiona would be honestly just a Goth Shrek party where it's Goth Piss and Boots, Goth Donkey.
I do like that idea. But I mean, the characters are so warm. I don't know. I just feel like the reason why it's called Shrek is that he's the main guy, you know? And then he's like very important. He's farting, he's pooping, he's stomping around.
Does he poop in the movie?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's a whole sequence of him like in the latrine and stuff.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the movie is very, very sophomoric. I love it. I loved that movie so much. It was very iconic for me as a kid.
It's it's amazing.
And I don't necessarily even love it now, but I have all the nostalgia for it. I remember all the jokes.
That's right. Get out of my swamp.
I love Donkey having sex with the dragon. What about Donkey and the Dragon? That's a good partner couple.
That's a good couple's costume.
And you could go either gender, either way, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's actually a really good idea. We were thinking about that, and then our little husky, she can be like our little hybrid child.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there a donkey hybrid dragon child?
Yeah, no, they have babies at the end.
Ew.
That's what's so funny. Is like the dragon and the donkey are having
he
sex.
fucked the dragon and impregnated her?
Yeah. It's one of the great gags of the movie that the dragon is actually just like wants someone to love, and she loves Donkey. Yeah,
Oh, that's cute.
It
honestly.
is.
So yeah, I mean, that's honestly, I think we solved it right there. Is there any incumbent drama happening at this party?
Any incumbent drama?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think so.
That's
there
good.
shouldn't be.
That's really good. I'm glad. I'm glad your life is drama free. That's really nice. How old are you turning?
I am turning 28.
Oh,
Wow.
great. 28 is a great year.
Yeah, I get it.
Yes.
I like 28.
I like 28 a lot. 28 feels ages away from where I am now. 32. Just turned it yesterday. Okay.
Oh, my God. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you, Miss Dr. J, Mr. J.
Yes.
But well, I hope you have an amazing birthday, and I think it's simply got to be Donkey Dragon and Donkey Dragon Baby as your dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
yes, I
'cause
think
there's
you're
so
right.
many funny things about it.
Yeah.
Like the dragon's, bigger and but to me, there's just the whole thing is very funny. And
Yes.
you could get those costumes and dress the dog up. Everyone loves a dog in a costume, even if they won't wear it for more than 5 minutes.
It's so funny. I love a dog in a costume.
Everybody likes it at a party, I feel like.
Oh, yes.
You go to a party and someone's like, yeah, I dress up my dog. You're like, hell yeah.
Party dog. By the way, this is just a great, to me, a costume party for your birthday. That's
so fun.
Shrek.
It
It's
sounds
so
really fun.
fun. I love that. So I think you're doing a fantastic job. And I hope you have a fantastic time at your birthday.
Thank you so much, Miles. And I just want to say, my boyfriend and I, we actually met you at the San Francisco show.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, it was so great to see you. I appreciate you guys coming out.
Yeah, oh my God. Well, thank you so much for calling me back. And hi, Will.
Hello.
I'm looking forward to the season of Chow.
Let's go.
Of course, season of Chow. Honestly, that's like a fall.
Oh, that's right.
Seasons of Chow. Seasons of Chow.
Ciao.
Thank you for calling.
Bye.
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 By the way, doing a Chow Christmas special.
Oh,
for
we
Lady
should.
Gaga.
Oh, you know what we should? And we should do some caroling or something. That's such a funny social bit. The three of us going
Holy
around.
shit, that'd be
caroling.
Chow.
And people are just
Chow.
ciao, ciao, ciao.
Chowly night.
Chowly night is pretty good. Yeah, put that one in. Write that idea down, man.
We chow you a Merry Christmas.
We
We chow you a Merry Christmas. We chow you a Merry Christmas. Buongiorno.
Well, and also this goes back to my whole Feliz Chavidad, which is literally based on the song Feliz Chavidad. I've already done that. We're just playing in the same
We're playing in the same holiday.
We're deepening the whole.
We're deepening the holiday cheer.
Yeah.
Well, we've got to take another call. Yeah.
Hey, Miles, I need your help getting these lazy-ass furries to get it together and bring some actual food to the potluck. It's always White Claws and Otter Pops, but damn it, we need some actual food. Seriously. Please help me out. Thanks so much. Bye.
You talking to me, Willis? They're trying to get furries to bring food to a potluck?
Yeah, I don't know if this is even a furry stereotype so much as it's you're friends with some people.
I love the idea of it's a stereotype about furries. It's a harmful stereotype about furries that they never pony up to the potluck.
And they're always bringing
Otter Pops and White Claws.
Which I mean, I like both of those things.
But
kinda.
I like that those are also themed. They're
Yes.
furry themed. White Claw,
Oh, yeah.
Otter Pop.
I didn't even think about that. That's incredible. I totally missed that.
Do you ever feel like managing your business finances is a full-time job? And that's not even including running the freaking business. Yeah, I sometimes feel like that. But guess what? I found a little company to help. In fact, it's called Found. Found Banking, that is. Found is a business banking platform that lets you effortlessly track expenses, manage invoices, and prepare for taxes. You can even set money aside for different business goals and control spending with different virtual cards, okay? There's a fantastic little feature also that's like your tax sticker that tells you how much you owe to taxes from your business at any given point throughout the year. This is a fantastic little gut check to be like, okay, do I have that amount? Yes, I do. Okay, I can sleep for another evening. I'm personally loving the tax sticker feature, and I think you will as well. Oh, and by the way, other small businesses are loving Found too. This Found user said, Found is gonna save me so much headache, it makes everything so much easier. Expenses, income, profits, taxes, invoices even. It's also just one of those things that you just wanna make sure that it's done right if you've got a small business or a big business. So I highly recommend you check out Found if you got one of those. Open a Found account for free at found.com. Found is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services are provided by Piermont Bank, member FDIC. Don't put this one off. Join thousands of small business owners who have streamlined their finances with Found.
Hello.
Hello, you called perfect person, and I'm here to call you back. I am here with Will
No
Witwer.
way.
What's
Yes,
up?
thank you so much for calling. We have called you back on the annual Stoned episode of Perfect Person.
Perfect.
And we're gonna need to give you a fake
Hell
name.
yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. We're gonna need a fake name coming right from Will. What was the fake name for this
The
person?
fake name is going to be oh no.
Here we
No,
go. He forgot it.
No, I keep forgetting that I have to do this, like that I have to be responsible
Well, it's
for
the
this.
easiest job in the
No,
world.
I know, and I'm too obsessed with continuing to try to
The
name.
caller started to sing because of how long you take it.
Okay, here's what I'll say. I'm gonna say this is. You're gonna call you Trebek. We're calling you Trebek.
Trebek. Wonderful.
Okay,
Just like
Trebek.
Alex Trebek.
Exactly.
Trebek, thank you so much for calling. So correct me if I'm wrong, but you're basically trying to teach the furries in your community how to cook and bring food to a potluck?
Yes, because they always bring alcohol because ooh White Claw, get it? And I'm like, no, we need food.
Yeah, so this is. I wasn't getting it initially. The Otter Pops, the White Claw, like it has to be prepackaged things. Like they don't want to do any work.
They don't want to, and they're like, God forbid one of them makes like, but I like that Otter Pops and White Claw, I actually do like the pun element of it.
Yes.
And I'm thinking that maybe, I mean, to me, picking up bear claws as a pastry is also going to be a really good option, although bear claws, not the most delicious pastry.
I like this. The solution being you just totally cater to them and just be like, we need to find other foods with animal names that they can be responsible for bringing.
I'm like, what? How do we find other food dish titles that are animal related?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. But they can cook.
What else?
So what do
is
you
there?
normally bring? And also, how many people are in your furry coven?
Great question.
Sure. We're a baker's dozen.
A
Wow.
dozen
13.
furries.
13.
And what do you call a dozen furries? Like a crow? It's a murder of crows. Like when furries get together, is there a word?
It does seem like there should
honestly,
be
a pack.
A pack of furries.
Yeah, it is graphic description. Yeah,
My pack of furries won't bring food to the potluck.
so funny.
Listen, it's a real thing. It sucks because they're always like, no, we brought like 20 Otter Pops. I'm like, bitch, I need carbs.
Oh my God, that's
Please.
so funny. Now, tell me about, because I agree.
I want to hear more about this community.
I want to hear more about the community because that's
Sure.
going to also determine how I get them to cook.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is actually a BIPOC, bi and person of color
Hell yeah.
furry group
Okay.
because like a lot of nerd groups, it's pretty overrepresented with like straight white guys.
Sure.
So,
Of course. Absolutely.
know,
We take everything fun.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
No
so I
doubt.
gathered us and I was like, let's go. I'm like, let's meet up, let's talk, let's, trade information and that kind of stuff. So
Nice. Okay.
it's been pretty good.
That's really fun. Okay,
and are you
so-
guys in fursuits the whole time? I'm sorry if this is too personal of a question.
No, not when we're eating.
Yeah, Will, you moron.
Okay, no, that makes a lot of sense. I retract my question.
So sorry. So the fursuits are afterwards, but I do like that what you said is like, yeah, it's like a group of a bunch of dorks. This is like one of your dorky interests, but like I'm guessing at the potluck, it's like Magic the Gathering cards maybe coming out. People are trading manga as well. Like it sort of is it's a Venn diagram of other interests as such, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
that's
just
awesome.
the main one.
Well, and let me ask this. Okay, and there's no sexual component. You guys just hang out. No, I'm sorry.
We're just friends hanging out at a potluck.
That's
Will.
great.
Jesus.
Yeah, Will.
No, that's great. I love it.
Honestly, what's great about
I'm
this
trying
is,
to understand the furry community.
yeah, what's good about this, Will, is that, this is actually a safe space to get clarification that not all
Fine,
furries.
go ahead. You know what? Actually, I did a podcast earlier this year about questions, so go for it.
That's so funny. But so it's like there is your pack of your furries. This is just sort of your crew. Are people within the pack dating each other or no?
No, most furries tend to partner up with non-furs just because of numbers, But yeah.
And also, that's how you expand a movement.
Exactly.
That's how Christianity also spread.
It's like a wolf coven or whatever. You have to, bring in new blood.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yes. Honestly, it's like werewolves. It's not dissimilar.
I don't know. This feels a little discriminatory.
It's just like werewolves, man. Okay, so
wait, Will, what about it is discriminatory? Is it the
No,
BIPOC part?
No.
Yeah,
no. You just
interesting about having a collection
just comparing furries
of
to
Black
werewolves.
and Indigenous people of color.
No.
Well,
wow, Will
I
is
was
canceled.
not doing that.
Holy shit!
I was saying that comparing furries to werewolves as they expand their numbers seems like a little bit.
Yeah,
it seems like a little bit of a negative connotation.
Will's standing up
I'm
for
just
you.
messing. I know you're ginger.
No, I am. Yeah,
Will's actually standing up for the furry community. You worried that the werewolves have a bad connotation, and so you're trying to make sure that furries aren't compared to witches or spooky goblins and ghouls. That furries are sort of a shining light, and I think that's really actually brave, Will.
And how did you make this community? It seems like
how'd you find each
intentional.
other?
Yeah, was it online or was it did you meet in real life first?
No, actually, we met at one of the biggest fur cons in the country.
Okay. Yes.
That's sick. So
That's
it's
awesome.
that's awesome. Fuck yeah. Okay, so how do you get these furries to freaking bring some casseroles?
We have to solve this.
Okay, so I literally think, and this might be on you, so people don't know how to cook a lot. It's astounding how many people don't know how to cook, but cooking is not hard. And so I think that what you need to do is to assign everyone an easy to make dish, or you have the fur con start a couple hours early for people trying to use the kitchen at the location of the event.
Oh, no. This isn't taking place at the con. This is taking place at the condo.
I know. I mean, in the condo is what I meant.
Yeah.
You're if you were trying to, hey, you're going to make the mac and cheese, you're going to make the whatever, and then all you guys hang out and cook together, using the oven at different times. So that way, once the potluck starts, so that it basically elongates the social event. And if someone's like, I don't know how to make mac and cheese, and you go, don't worry about it, I'll show you, or I'll tell you as you're doing it, it will make the community bigger, and it'll also make people not so afraid. And then next time, that also means that all the ingredients are split amongst each other. You just have to bring your ingredients.
Yeah.
You're sort of learning to cook fur style in the kitchen, mac and cheese.
And if you just call it fur style, maybe they'll be like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, hey guys, can we hit up Costco fur style?
You know what's kind of sad? Adding a pun really does call people to action, unfortunately.
I believe it.
I found that it does work 90% of the time.
That makes sense to me.
No, that makes a ton of sense to me. You go, hey guys, we're going to ow to the Costco. And then we're going to buy bulk cheese for the numerous cheese dishes. And by the way, to me also though, to a potluck, it's you can cook and also, but if you get a Costco rotisserie chicken and you put it on a gorgeous plate, not in the, if you show up with a Costco rotisserie chicken in the rotisserie chicken thing, that's fine. That's fine. That people still like it. If you show up with a Costco rotisserie chicken dressed on a platter, and by the way, God forbid there's lettuce underneath it, show lettuce, people will go, oh my God, did you make that chicken? And you go, it's my little secret. You wink and then you go, oh, and then you unveil it. And then people will love the chicken. So it's
Miles, you can't howl so loud. You're starting out. You literally started howl.
Wow.
You can't do that.
I'm sorry. Honestly, I had to start with a smaller howl. I'm still learning.
Yeah. He doesn't know the way.
And as I've always said this, a per person has been an ally to the furry community since day one.
You have always said this.
That's always correct. So yeah, I think it's got to be a chicken and a longer hang. Will, what's your advice?
Yeah, I mean, I think that I can't think of any other foods with animal names, and I really wish that I could, because I feel like that would just help. But I do think that Miles isn't wrong that if you want more intentionality with the food, then just being hey, I want to make sure we actually have enough food for the whole meeting. Like, just sort of take ownership of the organization of the thing. And then you just be like, pitch some small recipes people could make. I agree with Miles's idea of like having people, if you can have people come early and make stuff there. That's fun. But I also think just telling people, hey, you do this.
But also, I think like for people like this and like doing a Trader Joe's frozen thing that's delicious is a great group potluck thing.
Absolutely.
Like the beef and broccoli. Trader Joe's
great idea.
Beef, broccoli, and rice. They've got frozen rice. They've got all this shit. Someone's just like, I don't know how to cook. It's like, oh, all you need is an air fryer or a microwave or whatever. And you're.
Oh my gosh, Miles, we can go to TJ. We can get some pup pastry.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yes.
Little mini hot dogs.
Well, and they have so many little apps that are like
they're delish.
Pretty good.
A mini quiche that like is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God.
And like it doesn't take effort to make them, and they're not crazy expensive. It's just like it's a good option for this kind of thing.
100%. If you say pack, we're howling out to Costco and Trader Joe's to get some frozen quiches and mini hot dogs, and then they go, oh, woo! And then you take the freaking fur wagon.
I love that Miles's idea of furries is that they're always howling.
They're always howling and they're always in a pack.
Honestly, I hate to say it, but that's not too far off. There is, unfortunately, a lot of howling that goes on.
Wow, I did not know that.
That is kind of a pain in the ass sometimes, to be honest.
You're like, guys, settle down. We're trying to play werewolf. And then everyone's howling.
I'm like, guys, we're in the Whole Foods, please.
That's so funny.
That is, wow. Amazing.
I love that so much. My goodness.
Look, it brings the positive, environment, the positive vibes. Oh, wait, the positive vibes?
I saw it coming. I saw this coming from a mile away. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Trebek, for giving us a call. I really can't wait to hear how your sort of frozen revolution / extended kitchen condo time, how that helps your furry potluck.
Yes, thank you so much. This is actually really good advice.
Oh, thank you. See, I actually do feel that we did solve the problem.
I think so too.
I do think we did solve the problem, and I really appreciate you. Thank you for calling in, and have the best day.
Woo.
You as well. Bye.
Man, dude.
Man, there are whole worlds out there that I don't know about. There are whole
worlds out there that are just going on.
I was like, well, the furry thing, like, I get it, but like, they're not actually howling. It's like, no, they are.
I love the soft question of, well, actually, we are howling, like, sort of a significant amount. The world is like a beautiful, fascinating place.
There's so many things going on.
There's so many things going on. People are so interesting. It's just, wow. What fun.
Absolutely. I just didn't think that was possible. And I was told, no, it actually is. And in a way that is so funny.
No, it's actually quite possible. Holy shit.
Hey, so someone thought I was shoplifting at a store, and now I'm too embarrassed to ever go back. But they have the best yogurt-covered pretzels, and I need them, and I need your help.
This is a classic perfect person problem. I was embarrassed at a store for something that didn't happen, and now I want the yogurt.
No way.
Hello, you called perfect person. I'm here to call you back. I'm here with William Witwer.
What up?
It is, of course, the annual Stoned episode, and we are a little zooted, and we're here to help solve your problem. I'm going to need to give you a fake name coming right from Will.
It's going to be Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin. Holy shit. Ooh. Alec Baldwin, thank you so much for calling in. It's lovely to hear from you. Now, Alec, why don't you tell me what happened at the store?
I went to our local organic grocery store, right? Feeling a little bougie.
Oh, wow.
And I went to the self-checkout. I had a cart full, like a double-decker cart, with a bag of bread hanging out the back.
Yeah.
Like draped over the handle almost.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So, yes. So I went to check out, and I checked everything out, but I forgot the bread. I forgot to bring up the bread. It was a total mistake.
That's fine.
Right? It was like a $2 thing of bread, and I had $80 worth of groceries. But then the self-checkout lady comes over to me, and she goes, "Oh, my God, that's my favorite bread," like slyly trying to be like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you."
That's my favorite bread.
That's my favorite bread. Are you sorry? And then what happened?
And then I'm like, oh, I forgot, because I was in the middle of paying. I'm like, oh, my God, clearly everything else is in bags. I forgot to bring it up. So then I had to start a whole new transaction just for the $2 loaf of bread because she thought I was shoplifting.
Right. And then, so that brings us to
So
you were well, I want to get to the end result and then I want to go back because I have lots of thoughts about this, but I want to get to the finale, which is that they have really good yogurt covered pretzels and you feel that you can't go back because the self-checkout woman is there and is going to think you're shoplifting.
100%. They have key lime yogurt covered pretzels.
Oh my God, that sounds great.
Wait, that does sound good.
It's the only place I've ever seen them, but I'm too scared to go back because I was humiliated in that self-checkout line.
Okay.
Well, let's
we need to reframe this.
Now, when she said this to you, are you sure she was not just talking about your bread?
100%, because she went around the back of the cart to where I was clearly had not touched the bread yet. She didn't talk to anyone else. She goes, "Oh my God, I love that bread. It's my favorite bread. Have you tried the cinnamon raisin?"
Okay, but let me ask you this. You did pay for the bread, which she watched you do, correct?
Yeah.
Eventually, after she said that, when I realized that, crap, you're right. I haven't taken it out of the cart.
But you did. But you were accused. You feel that you were accused. But to me, she saw you forgot it and then had you do it. I actually don't think that she thought you were trying to steal bread.
I don't think that at all.
I think that that is that's so funny to think.
Like, I think that it feels like you're in your head about this and you're like blaming yourself for this horrible mistake.
That's
like,
right.
How could I possibly forget to scan this bread? I've forgotten things in the line and then been like, oh, fuck, I forgot to pay for this ginger that was in the bag. Oh, well.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't make you a criminal. Also, people shoplift all the time. I'm sure she sees it happen constantly.
And I don't think you should shoplift from your local grocer, but I do think that if you're at a Whole Foods,
you can shoplift from Whole Foods.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
And I also think that it was a $2 loaf of bread.
Yeah, that you did pay for.
That you did pay for. You have nothing to worry about. You're doing so well.
Nothing The only humiliating thing that happened, I guess, is that she, instead of coming around and being like, "Oh, I think you forgot the bread," that she kind of said it in this roundabout way that made you. But let me ask you this: are you from Minnesota? I'm just guessing. This is a shot in the dark.
Fatality.
Yeah.
Okay, you are from Minnesota. All right.
From Minnesota.
So that's purely a guess based on the way you say the word bag and big. But this feels very Minnesota, like she wasn't wanting to call out that you forgot the bread.
I love that bread.
And so she was trying to be like, I love the bread, to be like, hey, you should really pay for this bread. And then you're internalizing it as like, I did this horrible thing. I can't go in the store anymore. The Minnesota-ness is off the fucking charts.
Yeah, that's incredible. And also, how long have you, what were you going to say?
Oh, I was going to say, when I worked retail once, and that's what they told us to do, is like subtly call attention if you think someone is leaving something behind. So maybe I just internalized that and
so funny.
Took it to the next level. I think she was trying to be friends, but I was too worried.
Yeah.
Well, no, how long have you prevented yourself from getting the key lime yogurt covered raisins?
Pretzels.
It's been at least a year.
Oh my God. Sorry.
That's crazy.
Wait, sorry, that is so insane. Caller, you are living in hell. You need to get you need your pretzels, caller. A year and a half?
Yes. At least.
Oh, I'm so sorry that your anxiety's got the better of you, but I think you deserve the key lime covered pretzels. And I want you to go today, and I want you to
I'm in the car. I'm grabbing my keys.
Go, get in the car and go. And here's what I'm going to say. When you see the self-checkout woman, I want you to go, hey, how's it going?
She also is not going to remember you.
She's literally going to look. There's a printed out photo of you trying to steal bread. Get her. No, that's what you worry is going to happen. In reality, this was like not even something that this woman thought about 4 minutes later. And has never remembered again. But sometimes it's like our anxiety gets the best of us. We're just like up in our heads being like, oh my God, that was so crazy.
Which I definitely have that experience.
I've had that too.
Yeah,
I've definitely
for
felt
sure.
that before. Yeah.
And I mean, not necessarily about something like this, because I'm like, I'm going to that store no matter what I did.
I need those pretzels.
I'll just share a terrible thing that happened, which was that my dog Melly, who I don't usually take into CVS, one time I took her into CVS and
oh no,
she had an upset tummy and she had diarrhea in the CVS.
No.
And this is where I get my prescriptions. And what I did was I just immediately cleaned it up. I went and got cleaning supplies from the aisles. I cleaned it up very thoroughly. I bought the cleaning supplies and left without apologizing. And I still go there. And no one seemed that upset because I cleaned it up.
Wait, so did they notice you did it?
Well, I was doing it right in front of the pharmacy counter. Like a couple, maybe 6 feet back, 10 feet back from the pharmacy counter is me.
What did you do with the poo rags?
I threw them in a trash can that I found that someone helpfully pointed out to me.
That is and they're just looking at you. They're just looking down at you.
I felt horrible, obviously, but I cleaned it the fuck up and got out of there.
No,
I think all you can really do.
I think that's actually right. Like that's a
much worse faux pas than what you.
But that's a better option too, though. What you did than ask. I just don't want to inconvenience anyone. So that happens to me. I'm like, I don't want to go be like, hey, my dog.
No, I'm not doing that.
I'm just gonna get the supplies, clean it, be done, throw it away, pay for the supplies, leave.
That's what I did.
That's awesome.
And it was just like, well, I didn't want this to happen, but I do think I cleaned it up pretty well.
But I do want you to sort of get the bread you got before and then go, I love this bread. Have you tried the cinnamon one?
Do I pay for it?
Yeah, you pay for it, then you walk out. You don't pay for it.
It'd be so funny if this time you're like,
walk right
I'm
out.
Proudly stealing this bread.
I love the
you
bread.
You accused me last time.
Fucking moron. No, I think that's great. I think this is just in your head. And you think you gotta, when stuff like this bottles up for you, you gotta I mean, when you said you were leaving it to a friend, you told this friend, was your friend like, yeah, she did think you were stealing and you should be nervous about this?
Well, her boyfriend has worked in loss prevention. He was kind of like, yeah, that's kind of what they say. So it kind of affirmed it for me a little bit.
No, boo.
But they also brought up, like, she probably doesn't even work there anymore. So, like,
oh, absolutely.
Fingerprinted me and put a
probably
picture.
not, but also even if she did, like, you paid for it. Like, but if you go by the loss prevention thing, even if she did all the thing, like she did, let's say we assume she did think you were stealing, like you then paid for it, so she did her job and she's not mad at you. You know,
the demon, the villain at the end of the movie is you.
Unfortunately, it is.
I'm so sorry. It's your own fears and worries is the villain at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
I know.
And maybe your Minnesota upbringing.
Maybe your Minnesota upbringing. But thank you so much for giving us a call. I really appreciate it. And I cannot wait to hear about how delicious the minty yogurt, what were they? Pistachio?
Pretzels. Key lime pretzels.
Key lime.
Sounds
I knew it was
delicious.
green. That's why I said minty. I was picturing toothpaste. But thank you so much for calling. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much. You guys as well. I'm getting in the car right now.
Get in there. Go get it.
Get those goddamn pretzels.
All right. Bye. Enjoy.
Bye.
Wow. That honestly, we also really helped.
And I don't want to toot my own horn too much, but I was able to predict what state she was from. And I do kind of think I should get like carried away on like a palanquin or something.
On a palanquin?
Like those a couple of guys to carry you around.
I was imagining like you're tied to a plank. You want to be carried away tied to a plank?
Sure.
Feels pretty horrible. Yeah, as a celebratory remark, you want us to tie you to a wooden board and carry you away?
You know what I'm talking about? Like a litter, like people who are like underneath a thing and they're carrying like a wooden thing. There's like a king on top of it, you know?
You want to be carried away in a palanquin?
Yeah.
And then a paquin?
I wouldn't say no.
Well, we find ourselves at the end of the show.
We sure do.
This is a segment we like to call Get Real. It's where we force a genuine moment in an effort to learn more about each other and ourselves. And I obviously, it's the end of the freaking day, man. I just turned 32. Feeling good. But I was wondering, for you, man, what's been lighting your ass up joy-wise? What have you been looking down the barrel and going, that's the stuff?
It was going to my brother's wedding and being surrounded by family and, people I grew up with and, family, friends, and just, I had just such a lovely time. It was like, I'm just having a delightful, joyful weekend. Also video games.
Oh my gosh.
Hollow Knight Silk Song.
So, dude, fucking Silk Song's in the chat.
I know I'm supposed to be being emotional, but it is genuinely a joyful experience.
I'm emotional about Hollow Knight Silk Song. I'm emotional about playing a good video game. I love it.
But yeah, trying to bring more joy in an intentional way and do less, time wasting.
Dude, I 100% agree. I think I have been gardening a little bit recently.
Oh, gardening seems like a great thing for you.
It is really sort of lighting my ass up in a joyful way.
You just said that. No, yeah, I think gardening seems like one of those hobbies because you're actively sort of beautifying your environment and also or making food that you can eat and stuff. Like,
yeah.
I assume you're just growing like, flowers, bushes,
grass.
But maybe you'll get into more.
Yeah, the main thing that I love doing is I have a lemon tree and a grapefruit tree, and I've been pruning them. They were totally overgrown, which if you don't know anything about grapefruit trees and lemon trees.
I don't.
Wow. Lemon trees, basically, you have to prune the branches because they shoot straight up. And then when lemons go on the end of the branches, the branches will like touch the ground because the branches are too weak.
Yes.
So you have to like prune them in such a way that when it grows strong and the lemons don't like bring the tree down.
That's cool.
So I moved and in the backyard there's these trees.
Yeah.
And I just have been, there's something so gratifying of like I cleared up all the brush around them and then I started like pruning this tree and it has this new growth coming out of it. Like all of a sudden it was like shooting out new growth and I'm like, it is new growth. Like every day I've been going out being like, Julian, the tree, like there's new leaves on it. And he's like, okay, like I'm a little, it's like clearly for me, but but anyway, something about a tree that's very majestic to me.
I love the idea. You kind of shouted that. I don't think you're probably shouting at your son, but I love the idea of you in the yard yelling, Julian, come quickly. There's new leaves on the tree.
It's not far off, honestly. Trees are fun.
I agree.
But I think, I've been trying to just feel that joy, man. Playing Hollow Knight's little song, playing a good video game, like, it just makes me feel good.
Absolutely. And it's a beautiful story, and I love it.
It's art. It's like consuming any art on that level, whether it's God's art in a tree.
A tree is God's
art.
He
made a tree.
Yeah.
Or Mother Earth. Do you think that God did it, or do you think Mother Earth made the trees?
Well, probably, I mean, it just depends on your religion, I guess.
Fatality.
What a fade.
Thanks for being here, Will.
Hey, this was a blast.
This was a joy. I do think we actually ended up giving some pretty decent advice.
Honestly, yeah, I was talking shit about it in the cold open.
You were talking that smack, talking that shit, but I do feel like we ended up giving some good stuff.
I think so. The world of furries is the funniest shit to me.
Furry potluck is incredible to me.
God.
A pack of furries at my furry potluck. My pack of furries is under providing for the potluck. Is maybe the fucking title. Oh my God. Well, Will, where can people find you if they want more Will?
You can find me at Witwer. I had a big post that I didn't do, but I'm gonna do it.
This sucks.
And
the fucking posts I assign that don't happen.
Here's the thing, man. I don't have a reason, and I'm not gonna apologize.
And the reason is you.
But
Hoobastank, that song, also the same song that has the lyric, I'm not a perfect person.
Yes, no, I've been thinking of that every time I hear it, like in a bar or something. I've heard it a couple of times and I've been like, I'm
thinking about incorporating the song in some way into the next tour.
I think you absolutely have to, because that snippet of just that is short enough that there's no copyright issue.
Oh, it's so good. But Will, as always, it's been a hoot. It's been a holler.
Absolutely.
And it's time to go. Any last words?
I would say probably, apologies for the post hiatus, and look forward to some good posts coming soon.
Well said, Will. Well said. If you have a problem that you're not quite sure how to solve, just remember that no matter who you are or where you are, perfection's only a call away.
Fatality.
That was a Headgum podcast.